Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to the Sakura Succubus 6. My name is MS-Punker1, and last video we just finished our date with I forgot her name. Stefania. I think we maybe finish it now or something, but anyway. You were on the date last video, so let's see what happens now. The night eventually falls, despite my discomfort, and I retreat to my luxurious bed chamber to relax upon my equal luxurious bed. It's not late enough to sleep yet, and I haven't taken the liberty to changing into my pajamas. I'm too tired though, after my day spent in Rosenberg with Stefania, to do anything more strenuous when flipping through my phone. I look through my photo gallery and smile, lost in reminiscence at all the snapshots I took during my date. Look, I took a lot of photos of Stefania, in particular, wearing her casual clothes, enjoying herself. I focused on Stefania eagerly tucking into the crepe. Stefania staring eyes wide at the fairy lights that fest on the streets, and Stefania beaming with wish lists sitting on the Ferris wheel. Stefania looks blissfully happy in every single one of these snapshots, more so than she usually does. Freed from the confines of the palace and the weight of a crown, she looks like an ordinary young woman out on a date. I bet these photos would fetch quite a lot of money if I was unscrupulous enough to sell them. These candidly lit shots of Stefania would drive up sales of any magazine or a newspaper. I can imagine the headlines and scrupulous paper might publish now. Astoria might be a cold country, but that one didn't stop its princess Stefania going on a hot date. Read all about it. Just thinking about that makes me feel scummy. If my boss could see this treasure trove on my phone, he surely slapped me on the back and congratulate me for a job well done. I no desire, however, to sell any of these photos, no matter how valuable they might be. I didn't agree to go on a date with Stefania to turn a profit over on it. That really would be boorish. I went out with Stefania because I thought she might enjoy herself. I wanted to have a good time. I think my wishes were fulfilled. Stefania's smile was so sweet. I can still see it when I close my eyes. It's almost as though her radiantly happy face has been tattooed against my eyelids. I can remember too Stefania's shy confession when she sat together and we sat together in the Ferris wheel. I remember the scent of her perfume and the warmth of her skin. And the soft, gentle pressure of her lips upon mine. Stefania's kiss, hesitant though it was, made quite an impression. I didn't take a photo of it, but that would be wholly unnecessary. Leaving the thing can be for getting it in a hurry. I set my phone to one side. Sated by all my photographs. Then press my trembling fingertips to my lips. But it was a couple of hours since Stefania brought our mouths together. I can still sense the ghostly imprint of her mouth upon mine. The kiss was much more hesitant than those of my Succubus girlfriends. Not half so experienced as Marina's, nor as demanding as Ayus and US. Stefania, unlike my Succubus harem, Cosmos excluded, has no prior knowledge of men. That was her very first kiss. I feel a bit like I've stolen something from Stefania. Something irreversible, precious. I'm not sure if I'm worthy of taking a princess's first kiss, but I feel flattered regardless. That she thought to be bequeath, I can't pronounce that word, sorry, it upon me. Idly, I wonder what Stefania is doing right now. Is she lying in bed, attired in her nightgown, thinking about me, just like I'm thinking about her? I turn for thoughts of Stefania over in my head until it's either her or the maid, because the other girls that are here with me wouldn't call me my last name. A familiar voice on the other side of the door pulls me from my musings, coupled with familiar rapping of knuckles. I know, of course, who it is. Ifumi, Marina, and Hazel wouldn't never address me as Mr. Ugasovara. Yeah, just like I said. An unexpected visitor can only by the process of elimination be Elizabeth. Sure. I sit up in the bed when look to the door. You can come in. I'm not doing anything. The door opens with a click at my approval, and in walks Elizabeth. She looks neat and pristine as per usual. A pale hair shift about her shoulders. Elizabeth stands by my bedside, then clearing her throat, says, "What?" Is that what Stefania wants? Mesbeth nods supremely. Is that what Stefania wants? I think Elizabeth might be laying it on a bit thick there. But I don't know what she's driving at. My date with Stefania ended quickly, before we had a chance to fully affirm our feelings for one another. I too would like to know how Stefania feels about all of this. And about Kiss in particular. I was too awkward to barge into Stefania's private quarters on my own and ask after her. But if she extending me an invitation, I might as well take her up on it. All right, then. I reply after only a brief pause. I want to see how Stefania is too. In fact, I would love to. Please, lead the way. Smiling, Elizabeth bows her head and beckons me over. Stefania races to greet me when I enter her bedchamber. Tremulous smile upon her pretty face. Tremulous. Stefania is dressed not in the casual attire she wore during our date, or even her fine blue dress, but in her nightgown. I suppose she must have been in the process of preparing for bed when she was struck with the desire to see me again. But she's so fast, she didn't think to change back into her everyday clothes. The thought is a flattering one, and I can't help but smile. This I find myself thinking is the first time I've been inside Stefania's bedchamber. Her room is even larger than mine. Well, that I suppose should be expected from given Stefania's status as a princess. Stefania's room boasts a large four-poster bed, which looks plush, and chandelier hangs from the ceiling, illuminating the patterns on the blue wallpaper. The vanity table stands next to her bed, upon which various perfume bottles and cosmetics are neatly arranged. There are several potted plants scattered about on 8 vases. Stefania's room is very tidy. It speaks either of her own or organizational skills or Elizabeth's. Knowing Elizabeth, I bet she breaks her back to keep every square inch of this space spotless. Doubtless Elizabeth would consider even the smallest speckle of dust in Stefania's quarters to be a gross failing on her part. I didn't come here to examine Stefania's bedroom though. I'm more interested in Stefania herself. Yes? I look at Stefania curiously. What is it? You said that you wanted to speak to me again. And she alluded in terms which weren't particularly uncertain that Stefania might want to do even more than that. I think I'd be better off not telling Stefania that, though. I don't want to make her feel anxious. But beyond that, she didn't tell me much. Elizabeth, who is standing sentinel where the doorway now, speaks up. Yeah, right. Since you before were alluding to some other things, you said that she wanted to see me, but there was an undertone of more, I'm guessing. I'm amazed Elizabeth can lie to Stefania's face like that. When does she get off being so brazen? Stefania sighs. Stefania inhales deeply on one hand pressed to her chest, then looks to me. With wild eyes which seem to shine beneath the lights of her chandelier, Stefania then speaks. Stefania hesitates to correct herself. Elizabeth crosses her room, then rests her palm against Stefania's slender back. What should that look, Elizabeth? Gently she massages it while Stefania endeavors to inhale. Stefania breathes in slowly and deliberately, still shaking. What is it? Is something the matter? How old is she really? I don't remember if did the last game say anything about how old she is. I know I forgot that she is a succubi. If she's a succubus or just a normal human. I think Elizabeth is a succubus, but if Stefania is too, I forgot. And still, Elizabeth stands with that smirk on her face or whatever it is she's doing. I stare at Stefania mutely for a few moments, struck dumb. I was expecting this kind of request, but I never imagined she sounds so passionate and while delivering it. Stefania's so worked up, she trembling. It really does look like she might cry. Must have taken her a lot of courage to say all of that. The sincerity of her request pierces my breast, and I sigh in sympathy for her. I hadn't planned to further deepen my relationship with Stefania, but if that's what she wants, then... Stefania winches. Your feelings are important. Stefania blinks abashed by and shyly looks at me. I said. I approached Stefania and take her hands in my own. That your feelings are important, and I'm glad that you share them with me. Not in the slightest. Being with you could never be bothersome. You're too cute for that. Elizabeth is probably referring to that. Stefania flusters. Am I being too forward? Would you rather I leave? Stefania retorts quicker than I had expected. Her eyes boring fiercely into my own. Well, thanks. I'm glad to hear it, but you needn't worry about that. This won't be unpleasant. I think I'm experienced enough to show you a good time. Now, come here. I wind an arm around Stefania's back. My fingers splayed against her shoulder blades. Don't be afraid. We can take this nice and slow, just like this. So saying, I lean in. And after a brief pause, I calm Stefania's quiveringly lips with my own. I claim. I kiss her gently, as though I'm handling a precious object. Stefania is so light and slender, almost insubstantial. I don't want to hurt her. I mean to take things slow, but I'm the one who, as it transpires, who's taken by surprise. I see a little more forceful now. Stefania must want me even more than I anticipated. Because of the brief pause, she begins to kiss me back. She presses her body against mine, then squeezes her eyes shut. Her pale eyelashes mating together. I think it should be melting. Ah, didn't expect that. How to wonder as we kiss. Stefania taking the lead. Who taught her all of this? How did she become so brazen? Eliza probably has something to do with this. Or she's just going on instinct. This remains a mystery for only a few brief moments. However, before I finally figure it out. Mortal heart? That's a bit of a weird thing to say, but then again, Elizabeth's weird all over. Yeah, that's because maybe you haven't realized that she is a succubus. I would actually be surprised if one of those two isn't one. Or rather, I would be surprised if both Elizabeth and Stefania are normal humans. It's so weird. In fact, I bet she must have told Stefania everything about kissing. Or maybe shown it. Maybe I wonder as Stefania clumsy kisses me. Elizabeth is a bad influence. I might have to chastise her later. What in the world is she teaching Stefania anyway? But for now, I'm content to enjoy the feeling of Stefania's mouth against my own. Though I'm a bit taken aback by Stefania's forcefulness. I can't deny one silent fact, namely that kissing her really does feel good. Stefania stands on the balcony with overlooking the palace gardens, dressed in her nightgown. Stefania's fingers are curled against the stone balustrades which lines the balcony, and her eyes are fixed upon the tops of the trees and the moon which shines above them. Illuminated by the celestial lights, Stefania's face, when viewed in profile, seems to shimmer. The pair of us are standing here quite alone. For once, Elizabeth didn't decide to join us. She seemed to sense after the moment I shared with Stefania that we want some time alone. Now Stefania is glancing at me from over her shoulder. She surely surveys me and, smiling softly, says, "It's all right. Don't mention it." I smile at Stefania consolingly while running a hand through my rumpled hair. I had a lot of fun myself, both on our date and earlier. I clear my throat in an attempt to mask my embarrassment. Embarrassed flush which has begun to spread across my face. She looks so sweet and vulnerable, particularly in that short sheer nightgown of hers. But I'm struck with desire once more to hold her in my arms and to kiss her. I don't do that, however. I tasted Stefania's mouth an innumerable amount of times already. Asking for further kisses would be selfish at this point. I don't want to make too many requests from Stefania, but maybe it's too late for that. They've grown very intimate after all. More so than I ever anticipated we would. I'm glad you invited me out on today's date. It was nice to see you so happy. You seem quite at your rest day. I found it invigorating too. I found it invigorating to help you in your discoveries. I smile and ruffle the top of Stefania's head. You might be a princess in the palace, but with me you don't need to worry about such stuff formalities. Remember, to me you're not Princess Stefania, you're Steffi. Stefania smiles and rests her head against my shoulder. Nah, I'm not. I'm nothing special, really. But I think I be in a bad form to try and convince you otherwise. Your feelings are more important than my silly insecurities. And above all else, it's a relief to know I'm not put you off romance with my clumsy fumbling. Stefania sighs wistfully, her arm entwined with mine. No, it's fine. You don't need to worry on that score. I take care of her. Oh yeah, I'm quite certain. If Umi isn't the jealous type, like I said, it doesn't hurt that she likes you a lot herself. I smile at Stefania's amputated face, drinking in her anxious green-eyed gaze as the wind continues to tug at my hair, the hem of my shirt. It all worked out okay. These things tend to yeah, I had to take care of everything. Just believe in me. No matter what happens, Steffi, I'll protect you. And that is a promise. But I think that's a good place to end this video at. So, hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!